Hello, everyone. This is Varsha, and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So, once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of our. And this time, we have with us Miss Anjali Sharma, who is the CEO and founder of Ahan Consulting, an experienced people development specialist who is passionate about bringing change to people's behavior through her work with individuals and group. She loves to use principles of psychology to bring change which is at a deeper level. The biggest award that she has received is when a participant walked up to her after a 3-day workshop and said, I did not know how I was going to sit through the 3 days because I was on leave for my back pain since 2 weeks. But not only I was able to sit through the workshop, but also my back pain is gone. It's the moment like this which makes her work fulfilling. But before we actually get to know more about her, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, ma'am. Thank
Hi.
you so very much. So, though I have given a brief introduction about you, but I would like you to tell us a bit more about yourself and your professional role as well.
All right. So I studied to be a psychologist because I wanted to, actually help out people. However, when I came out of college and one of my friends in HR really introduced me to this whole world of learning and development, I said this is what I want to do and be because in this way I'll be able to touch so many more lives. Suppose that I have also done my ICF certification, where I'm an ICF certified coach. I am also an REBT therapist. I have done multiple certifications in different kind of psychometric assessments, and generally only trying to learn more and more every day, so that things are so that I keep learning and growing as our company grows.
Amazing, ma'am. So, everything have an idea behind it. So, I would love to know that what is that story? Like, what was that moment when you actually got this idea of starting up with this particular profession or company of yours, basically?
So the thing is that initially I was working as a freelancer, and when I was doing programs, a lot of clients came to me and said that, hey, you know what, you do like very good programs. Whenever you do programs, we can implement that. They're very practical. So then I started thinking that if I can do it, there are a lot of other people who are also in the same profession. However, they are not able to deliver the same value. So can I take my learning to large scale, where essentially what I am doing a lot of people do, and that is where the whole idea of the business started. I think today we have about 45-50 trainers who work with us regularly, and yet the whole quality of applicable training programs really continues for us.
Wonderful. So, nothing comes that easy to us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also had certain sort of challenges in, your professional journey. So, tell us a bit about those challenges and also the overcomings for the same, please.
So some of the challenges that I faced, I think, was more to do with being a woman entrepreneur. I think especially when women start a business, people just assume that if home responsibilities become higher, you will quit the business. So initially, I got asked this question a lot, saying, "You have started this business. Do you think you are going to continue?" Or do you think that this business is going to run? And I think my only answer to them was that, look, this is my career and this is how it's going to be. I think the whole COVID scenario also was a very difficult time to get through, because we were just a classroom organization where there was only classroom workshops going on. But in COVID, all of a sudden there was no classroom happening. So then how do you really adapt? And I think we adapted very, very quickly. Our team was quick to respond. We upgraded, and kind of just learned new skills almost regularly, and made sure that we were with the times. And I think that is where COVID, actually we grew in COVID, and that we are happy about that.
Lovely. So now, if you can please describe a bit about the product and services that you are actually providing to people out there.
So we are in the business of learning and development. So there are a lot of people development needs that every organization has. There are new managers who need to learn to how to be a manager. There are people who are struggling with emotional intelligence. There are people who are struggling with cross functional relationships, stakeholder management relationships. Sometimes it's nothing else, but there's just low bonding in a team. So there are just so many things that, because there are people in the organization face challenges with. Our main job and the service that we provide is that whenever any such people related and people skill related challenge an organization is facing, we will get into an organization, partner with the organization, and help them resolve this issue, this people related challenge, and overcome them as a team. We become their extended team member, is how we really run our business.
Right. So now, talking about the future, what further plans are you having for the company in the upcoming years? So if you can please share with us a bit of those plans, please.
So what we are doing is that we are coming up with a lot of new products. So we typically work in the space of mid senior and senior level people. And what we are doing is that we are trying to build in interventions, and we are trying to build in products which will help us structure the growth properly. So today probably the growth is more based on how much time people have, or what is it that they are doing. We want to structure it in such a way that if there is certain goal that the organization wants to achieve through people, we are able to achieve that growth. So those are the kind of products that we are doing. We are also coming up with a coaching product. We are coming up with a product that will help organizations drive result, and not just behaviorally, but if there is any particular organizational result that they want to drive, our team is there to support them. So yeah, so the next year we are extremely positive about the different things that we have to offer to our clients.
Lovely. And I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours as well.
Thank you so much.
Right. So now, talking about this pandemic situation, the gone 2, 3 years has made us all realize that how important it is to actually become Atmanirbhar, irrespective of whichever fields we are associated to. So, what do you have to say on this concept of becoming Atmanirbhar, and also how is your company working towards this?
So our company, I think, has always been working on being building a business and building a brand. So I think from that perspective, we've always been Atmanirbhar in that sense. I think what we are doing is, within our organization, we are definitely building the skills of people. who work with us. But what we are also doing is that there are a lot of these freelancers who are working in on their own in different parts of the countries, and they necessarily don't have the exposure to world class level programs, or to the content that is really really curated, and content that really makes an impact. So what we also plan to do is that we plan to upskill these trainers, and build their skill, help them get content. So whenever we work with any trainer who's not even a part of An Consulting but works as a freelancer, typically we give them like a lot of ideas in terms of how should they do business, or how is it that they should run their workshops. And whenever they are running our workshops, we are very free with the material that we give them. I think so overall, what we do is that we are definitely Atmanirbhar when it comes to us, but we are also trying to make a lot of freelancers in the community up the Atmanirbhar, and that is how we plan to grow. Because when those trainers grow, when those trainers start delivering better programs, I think we also start doing better. So that's our take on the whole Atmanirbhar thing.
Right. So now moving ahead, and I every time love to ask this question to our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award?
I think I'm extremely excited because this is my first award ever. Right, I've never. Okay, maybe I've just won one award, which was my gold medal, but apart from that, I've never really won an award. So I'm super excited. I think my family feels super proud of me and my achievements, and I think our team is also very very motivated that you guys thought that we should get this award. So yeah, I think totally pumped and excited, and super enthusiastic about getting this award.
And I once again congratulate you on this achievement of
Thank
yours.
you. Thank you so much.
All right. So now, as we have discussed a lot about your professional role and also the future plans that you are having, tell us a bit about the CSR activities too that you are involved in, please.
So some of the CSR activities, like I said, I think developing of the trainer community is one of our biggest give backs to the country. I mean, it's not technically CSR, but we know that there are just so many organizations which cannot afford bigger brands coming and doing in training for them, and yet skilling and learning and development is a very big need in India, because we all know that people who study in colleges get education, but they are not job ready. And what we do as a part of give back to the community is that these trainers who work with us, I think making sure that they, whenever they do any kind of training program, they do well. I think that's our give back, that's our CSR. And I think as an organization, we intend to have free content available to trainers over a period of time, which they can access at any point of time. We could also do some consulting for those trainers in case if there is somebody who wants to start their own business. We are there. I think that's our CSR, developing the learning community and making it better.
Right. So now, before concluding our lovely session, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation who wish to become successful entrepreneurs someday?
I think there's one mantra that I've always followed and which I really believe in, is that if you want to do just about anything, right? Uh, Decide a goal, set your eyes on that goal, and then keep on working towards that goal. No goal is not achievable. I think everything is doable. And that's the mantra with which I live my life, that there's nothing impossible. You can do whatever you want, eyes on the prize, and walk towards it, and you'll get it. So that's
Very, very well said, ma'am. So thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your
thank you
future
so much.
endeavors as well.
Thank you
And
so much.
you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much
Thank
for your
you. Thank you.